street.
They're crap on TV. Nothing ever good in a Saturday night.
Did you use all the bog roll?
I don't know.
Or did you get some this morning?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I told you this morning to get some.
Oh, I forgot. I'll get some tomorrow.
And what am I supposed to do in the meantime?
Why don't you use that shirt you're wearing? It might improve it.
That's not helping.
Oh, for crying out loud, there's some kitchen roll there in the cupboard.
Are you going to change?
I'm fine with what I'm wearing, thank you very much.
Can you not put on something else rather than your house coat? Danielle will be here soon.
Good for her?
Look at the state of the place.
What are you doing? You're blocking the TV?
I'm tidying up before Danielle gets here. Are you going to give me a hand? After all, it's all your mess.
Oh, I'll do it later.
Oh, give us a break, Sharon. It was your turn to do the shopping and clean the apartment.
I said I'll do it later. What's all this panic about anyway?
It'll be Danielle's first time in the apartment.
Oh, I swear it was the Mayor of London that was calling.
Just want to make a good impression with her. I don't want to think we live in a dump.
Well, I'd be more worried about what the finger and thumb thinks of her. You know how picky she can be.
Mum will like her, I know she will.
Well, you must be serious about it if you're bringing her down to meet Mother.
Listen, when I agreed to leave you and move in with me, you agreed to do your share of the housework. But all you do is sit there and watch the TV, and I'm getting sick of it.
I have my time of the month.
If you ask me, every day's like time of the month with you.
Pig! I'd like to see you going through women's problems.
I'm living with you, ain't I? That's worse than any women's problems.
You know, you're getting as bad as Mother. I moved in here to get away from it, and instead all I have is the male version of her nagging at me all the time.
I'm only nagging because you
All right! Keep your knickers on! I'll do it now.
What are your underwear doing in the sink?
Soaking.
Oh, God, that's disgusting! Could you not go downstairs and use the washing machine like everyone else?
Well, I couldn't be bothered.
God, you're such a slob.
Piss off.
Gee, when was the last time you even had a shower?
Oh, just leave me alone.
Look, if you don't start tidying up after yourself and helping a bit more around the place, well then you can sling your hook and move out, all right?
Prick!
Sharon.
I'll clean the rest of the apartment in a minute.
I didn't mean what I said about you slinging your hook. It's just, well, you make me so mad sometimes.
Greg, we're not living at home anymore. If you want me to move out, just say it.
No, but this is my apartment. I'd just like a bit more help around the place.
All right.
Okay then.
So, what time will Danielle be here then?
Well, she'll be here around 8:15. She's looking forward to meeting you.
Is she now?
Yeah. You never know, you two might hit it off. You might even become best mates.
I have enough mates, thank you very much.
Oh,
And from what you told me about her, we have nothing in common.
oh Danielle's cool. She likes sports and rock music, and she's always up for an adventure. And most importantly, she supports Arsenal.
Oh, that is everything that I hate.
Just give her a chance, will you?
Okay, I'll be as nice as pie to her.
Yeah, you be nice. Now that'd be a first.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Are you, coming to Mother's with us?
No.
She wants to see you.
I seen her last month, that's enough for me.
That was almost 5 weeks ago.
Oh, you know, if I go, we'll just get me to the nerves and start fighting.
Oh, don't start on about Mother.
I didn't. You did.
She only worries about you.
Oh, she'll be far too busy with Danielle to even notice I'm not there.
That's not true.
Oh, you know it is. All she ever talks about is you. Did you hear me? Greg got a promotion. Greg is dating a police officer. It's all Greg this and Greg that with her.
She's not as bad as that.
Oh, please. You could never do anything wrong in her eyes. Meanwhile, I'm the shit that's left in her shoe.
That is not true.
Oh, she still talks to me like I'm a kid. Anyway, I don't want to talk about her anymore. So what's your plan for after you leave Mother's then?
Well, we were thinking of hitting a couple of nightclubs. Do you want to come with us?
And be there like a spare tool of my own? No, thank you very much.
What are you going to do with yourself tonight then?
There's a good film on Sky. I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, right. What's the name of the film then?
I don't know. I can't
You're
remember
full
the
of
name
shit,
of it.
Sharon.
I'm not. I'm going to kick back, watch my film, finish my bottle of wine.
Look, you know it ain't doing you any good sitting here every night in front of the TV. It ain't healthy.
I enjoy my life, thank you very much.
Please, you've hardly gone out since... Phil, I mean, it's been over a year since...
I don't want to talk about it.
I know, but that's just it. You never want to talk about it. I was only saying to Danielle the other night...
Oh, I see. Talking to a girl I don't even know about my life.
It wasn't like that. I was just saying to her that...
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Suit yourself. But you are going to have to talk about Phil and what happened.
I'm going to have to talk about Phil killing himself. Isn't that what you were going to say? No need to gloss over it. He killed himself. The bastard killed himself and left a note blaming me. He can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned.
You don't mean that.
No? Or maybe a little.
God, it wasn't your fault, Sharon.
It was. He blamed me because I broke it off with him. He went up those stairs in the middle of the night and just jumped off the roof.
You were only gone out with him for just over a month. It wasn't like you were with him for years.
I know, but still.
Oh, look, he wasn't right in the head. The poor fella needed help.
I wish I'd seen the signs.
How could you have known he was like that, Sharon? You need to stop blaming yourself.
I can't stop thinking about it. Did he say something? Did he do something to give me some sort of indication that he wasn't right?
Look, don't take this the wrong way, but you had a lucky escape. If a fellow would commit suicide because a girl broke up with him after 1 month, what would he have done if you'd have been going out with him for longer and then broke it off? He might have killed you as well as himself.
I know you're right in what you're saying, but I must live with it. I have nightmares. I lay awake at night thinking about it. And in my nightmares I can see him there on the roof yelling at me that it's all my fault. And then he jumps. I have that same fucking dream every night.
Until you realise it wasn't your fault, you'll never be free of this.
I just can't forget about it. I'll never forget the look of anger on his mother's face that day at the funeral when I told her who I was. She told me I wasn't welcome there, then she spat in my face and told me to leave. I never even got a chance to tell her or her family how sorry I was.
Look, I'm sure in time they'll realise it wasn't your fault. And I'm not being a bastard, but they didn't seem to notice there was anything wrong either. And if they did, they chose to ignore it.
I know you're right in what you're saying, but it still just doesn't change the fact that he jumped and blamed me.
Have you considered going to talk to someone about this?
I've seen 2 shrinks about it already. All I hear is to give it time, and time is a great healer. So what?
Well, you know, from not giving out to you, I'll always be there for you. You're my baby sister after all, and I'll do anything for you.
Well, There is one thing you could do for me.
Name it.
Get me another bottle of wine out the cupboard.
You're such a lazy sod, you know that?
You do love me, though.
Yeah, God knows why.
Oh, that's going to be Danielle.
Crikey, ain't missed calls. My phone must have been on silent. Look, I won't bring her up if you're not up to meeting her.
Don't be daft, shit. Someone's got to tell her what kind of moron you are anyway. I'm just going to go to the bathroom, wipe my face. I'll be back in a minute.
Hello?
Hi babe, it's me. I'm outside. Will you let me in? It's freezing out here.
I'll buzz you in there. The lifts are broken, so you'll have to take the stairs. We're apartment number 22.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Where's Danielle?
She's coming up the stairs there. Leave her in, will you? I'm just going to take these clothes into the spare room.
All right, I'm coming. Hey, how you doing? You must be Danielle?
Hi Sharon. It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, good, I hope.
Oh, Greg never stops talking about his baby sister. Where is he?
Oh, he's just gone to the bathroom. He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, trying to make himself look good for me, no doubt.
Would you like to take a seat? Do you want a glass of wine or
I'll take a beer if you have any.
Budweiser, Miller?
Oh, I don't mind, I'm easy. Oh, it's a cosy flat.
It's a dump. But it sure beats living at home.
Oh.
There you go.
Cheers. Are you coming to your mother's with us?
Oh no, I'm gonna have a quiet night in. So, you're a police officer then?
I am, yeah. I've been on the force for 9 years now.
Do you like your job?
Oh, I love it.
Must be tough though.
Well, he has his moments at murders, drug busts, suicides.
Right.
And what do you do?
Oh, I'm between jobs at present, but I'm sure Greg's told you all about that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
There she is!
Oh, not for Sharon, you embarrassed her.
Oh, don't be daft, it isn't anything I haven't seen before.
So, you finally met my baby sister.
Oh yeah, she'll just give me all the gory details about your past girlfriends.
Oh, you're the only one for me, baby.
Did you hear what shite coming out of his mouth? Was he always this bad with the lady talk?
Always.
Did Greg tell you how they met?
Yeah, I've heard it all before. He was speeding, you pulled him over, and he said he charmed the pants off you. And when you handed him the ticket, your name and number was on the back of it.
She saw how charming I was and she wanted a piece of me.
And it was more out of pity. He was trying so hard for me to not write him that ticket.
I didn't get the ticket, Squash, but I got you instead and you were well worth the £100.
And 3 pony points.
Oh yeah, how could I forget those?
I would have thought you would have left him off.
Oh well, I had to teach him a lesson.
But I'll get my jacket and we'll be off.
So, Greg was saying you're going to go clubbing after you leave Mother's.
Oh yeah, I love dancing, or well, doing anything physical.
Well, you'll have your work cut out there, so, because Greg is a brutal dancer.
What he lacks in dancing skills, he makes up for in other ways.
Oh, too much information.
Right, well, we'll be off. See you later, yeah?
I'll send you regards and check up.
Don't wait up.
Have a good night. Don't go too crazy.
What a bitch!
The keys are in my pocket.
I'll give him here.
Wow! The room was spinning there for a second.
You are so wasted.
Oh, I'm not wasted. I'm just happy.
Oh, would you look at yourself asleep on the couch? Sharon! Sharon, wake up, Sharon.
What time is it?
It's late.
Not too late for another drink.
Will you sit down before you do yourself an injury? I'll get the drink.
You're drunk.
Oh, I'm not drunk. Look at you all tucked up on the couch, eh?
Get off me!
Ow.
You sit down. Here you go. Here's a drink.
No, I don't want it.
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Get it down, yeah?
Yeah, Sharon, don't be such a wet blanket.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Oh, it's just one more drink. Oh, Vic. I need to go to the toilet.
We had a cracker night.
You'll be sick in the morning.
Sharon, where's the bog roll? I'm after pissing all over the floor.
Brother!
Did you miss me?
Oh, of course.
That's it. I'm never leaving you again.
Here's a drink.
Greg, do you want a glass of water or I can make a coffee for you or something?
Would you just leave me alone? One more word at him.
Yeah, you're just like our mother.
So, what do you get up to for the night then?
Just watch the film, that was about it.
Why don't we have an exciting life?
There's nothing wrong with quiet night in.
Well, from what Greg's been telling me, you've been having a lot of them.
Has he now?
I was only saying it because he was worried about you.
Well, he needn't be worrying about me.
You know, do you know good staying in all the time?
I enjoy my quiet nights in.
You need to get out, have a bit of fun.
No offence, but you don't even know me.
You know, if you like, I could set you up with someone. You know, there's plenty of guys in the force who'd love a crack off a girl like you.
Excuse me, I'm not that kind of girl.
It's called having fun, Sharon.
I'm fine in the fun department.
You know, I'd say you've had your fair share of men. Use and abuse them, eh, Sharon?
I think I'll let the sack.
Oh, what's your hurry?
I'm wrecked. I was asleep when you came in.
Oh, you can't leave me here alone.
Sure, Greg is here.
Look at him. He's out for the cow. Oh, come on, step a while. I want to get to know you.
From what you told me, you seem to know quite a lot about me already.
Well, Greg did tell me what happened with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's all right, Sharon. I get it. I see a lot of suicides in my line of work. I know what you're going through.
Have you ever had someone commit suicide and his family blame you for it?
No, can't say I've been blamed for anyone committing suicide.
That kind of pain. Something I wouldn't wish on anybody.
People in pain can do funny things. I'm sure the bloke you went out with couldn't take the pain of a broken heart.
I only went out with him for a month. What sort of psycho does that after only dating someone for a month?
Well, I suppose everybody takes rejection differently.
Rejection? I hardly knew the fella. I broke it off with him because I found him weird.
Maybe he was just misunderstood.
He was a psycho and damn him for putting me through this.
Maybe you led him on and he believed he was going to have a life with you.
No, I never did that.
Oh, so you're saying he's all in his head then?
I told you. I broke it off with him because I found him weird. That's why I didn't want to see him anymore.
Maybe you're the one who's weird and not him. Did you ever think of that?
Christ, no. Why would you even say something like that?
Do you know, would you look at me with all the questions? I suppose that must be the cop in me.
I think I'm going to go to bed. I want to be up early.
What have you got to be up early for? It's not like having an exciting life.
Not ever. There are extra blankets in the press in the bathroom if you stay in the night.
Do you know, when I was younger, I used to do everything with my brother. We were inseparable.
You're not going to tell me your whole life story now, are you?
No. It's just the brother and I. We had an unbreakable bond. Have you got a bond like that with your brother?
You see the way me and Greg are? Just like any brother and sister.
Not like me and my brother. We were everything to each other. Until he took his own life. Do you know how that feels, Sharon? Having your twin take his own life?
You had a twin?
Yeah, I had.
Greg never told me that you had a twin.
Oh, well, that's because I never told him.
But Why didn't you tell him?
Because who would want to go out with someone who had their twin commit suicide? People look at you differently. They think that you're broken and carrying emotional baggage.
I can relate to how you feel.
Oh, you've no idea.
Or did your brother die?
Oh, now you want to know about my brother? You see, he got his head turned in by this bitch, and then she threw him away just like he was morning trash, but as you said, Sharon, you can relate.
What do you mean by that?
Well, isn't that exactly what you did?
Did what?
Jumped the bloke you were going out with, cast him aside as if he was nothing.
I think it'd be best...
Oh, yes, sit down, bitch, I'm not through with you.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to you, Sharon. Tell me, did you cry yourself to sleep tonight, the way you do every night?
How do you know that?
I've been watching you.
I don't understand.
Oh, you see, I've been staying in the flat next door.
But the flat next door is empty and for sale.
Oh, it is for sale, but it's not empty.
I still don't understand.
I've been watching you all the time. Do you know you really are a bore? Do you know that, Sharon?
I don't believe it. You're just saying all this to frighten me.
Oh, am I really? Do you know how easy it is to get surveillance equipment when you're a cop? I've been watching you for weeks. I've seen you spend your life in this couch, drinking wine, rarely ever having a shower. Tell me, isn't that the same bra you've on since Tuesday? You don't really have an hectic lifestyle, do you, Sharon?
Why the hell have you been watching me?
Haven't you worked it out yet?
Worked what?
Why I've been watching you?
Because you're mad. Now leave or I'm gonna...
Oh, no, Sharon, shut up! Running away from the police officer? Can't be having that!
What do you want from me?
Have you really not figured out what's going on yet?
I figured out that you're mental.
Oh, well then, it must run in my family.
What's that got to do with anything?
You see, my name is Danielle Evans.
Oh, God. Evans?
Yeah, Philip Evans was my brother.
Oh. Greg, please wake up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. Poor Greg was tired, so I gave him a little something to help him sleep.
Wake up, please.
Oh, no good, Sharon.
Please leave us alone.
And who's going to make me?
I'll call the police.
Oh, go right ahead. You think they're going to believe me, a cop, or you, a person who gave up on their job, suffers from depression and lives like an hermit?
I'm going to call her.
Oh, you're going to call no one.
Please, just leave. I'm begging you.
Oh, and if I leave, who are you going to tell?
I won't tell anybody, I promise.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. I don't believe you.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I want you to pay for what you done to me and my family.
I'm sorry for what happened. If I'd known he wasn't right, I would have got him help.
See, that's not right, Sharon. There was nothing wrong with him until you got your hands hold of him.
I only went out with him for a month. I only saw him a handful of times.
Oh, well, that was enough time for you to get your claws into it, wasn't it?
Help!
Oh, you let me troll him. I should have smashed your head in the minute I got in here. Look at you, sitting in here in your apartment. Who protects you from the nightmares and shadows in your own mind? You know, you're pathetic. Just like your brother.
I'll leave him out of this. He had nothing to do with any of this.
Do you know, it was so easy to target your brother. You know, I used the same routine every morning. He'd be up at 7, always leave the apartment by 7:30. All I had to do was sit in my car and wait for him to pass me in the road. You know, he didn't even question it when I said he was speeding. It was so easy to manipulate Sharon. It was just like taking candy from a baby.
Look, Danielle, you're not well. You need help. If you leave, I'll get help for you.
Oh, just like the other girl for my brother.
What are you going to do with that?
Well, I'm going to shoot your brother, and then I'm going to throw you out a window.
You won't get away with it.
Oh, won't I? Oh, no. Well, let me run this whole scenario by you. You see, Greg here was out. He was drunk, and when he came home, you got into this massive fight when he said that your mother doesn't love you and you're a waste of space. You grabbed a gun, you shot him, and after you killed Greg, you left him saying how very sorry you were for all the pain and hurt that you caused, and that you were going to leave this world the same way they filled it. But the best thing about it is that I get to see the pain in your eyes when I kill your brother right in front of you. It's a great plan, isn't it?
You're a monster.
Now, just need some pen and some paper. Now, right.
I won't do it.
Oh, well, if you don't do it, I'll just kill your brother right now. What's it going to be, Sharon?
Okay, I'll write it.
Right. I'm so very, very sorry for all the pain and hurt that I caused. I just want... Shot a cop.
It was self-defense.
Who's going to believe that?
You're forgetting the surveillance equipment that you put in the apartment next door. I'm pretty sure you've all of this recorded on tape. It's over.
You bitch.
Say hello to your brother from me.